Hi Wolfpack, how are you guys doing? I know I haven't done a video in like forever, but you know, holiday season and my birthday was traveling out of town and everything. I'm going to upload that video as well. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about what to bring to the hospital when you're going in for delivery. First and foremost, I want to say everyone is different, so whatever your likes and obsessions are different from other people, so you must know yourself and pack accordingly, and also pack according to what the doctor tells you that you need to bring or shouldn't bring, because I know some hospitals are pretty equipped to handle these things because that's what they're used to doing. All right, so stay tuned and we're going to jump right in. I am going to save the best for last, like the one thing, I hate this, the one thing that you will really need at the hospital. But let's start with first things first. Definitely bring a car seat, because without a car seat, you will not be able to take your baby home. They want you to make sure that your baby is kept safe when you leave the hospital, so you're going to have to put the baby into the car seat, strap the baby in, and a nurse is going to have to check the car seat to make sure the baby's buckled in safe, and then that's when they will allow you to sign out to take your baby home. That's the most important thing you need to know to bring, okay? And mind you, you don't have to bring it the day of delivery. Your partner can bring it the day when you're going to be checking out of the hospital, because that's when they're going to need it. They're not going to need it during the time you're staying at the hospital. All right. Next thing I would say, if you love to snack, bring your favorite snacks to the hospital. The hospitals will have their cafeteria that you can order food from, but I'm sure they're not going to have like a wide variety of snacks that you need. Like when I was hungry, I had to wait till the cafeteria was open, the restaurant was open for me to order from, and then my sister and my partner was there, so they would bring food for me, so that worked out perfect. But I will say bring snacks that you know you definitely need to have, or whatever the baby craves, bring those with you. Honestly, bring clothes for the baby. Hospitals will have clothes for them when they're born, but personally I brought clothes, and when my baby was born I had like a personalized outfit that I wanted her to wear because her last name is Wolf, so she had a onesie on that says new member of the Wolf Pack, and I thought it was super dope. So yeah, something right after birth. You can have stuff during birth. Again, hospitals do provide clothing. And then I had something for my baby when she was leaving the hospital, which was a two-piece Mickey Mouse outfit. It was bigger than her, but she was still so cute, so I still let her wear it out. So yeah, bring clothing for the baby. As for you, the mom, I honestly don't think there's much for you to bring. I literally packed gowns, underwear, everything, and honestly I didn't even wear anything of mine because I was so like, your body was so I was so irritated. Like, listen, I didn't want any tight fitted clothes, anything, and plus you're going to be bleeding, so you have to think about that. And I didn't want to mess up the new gowns that I bought. But if you're going to bring, I would say bring, if you wear like a small, I would say bring something that's a large or a medium, because you are not going to want anything tight fitted. You are going to want to feel loose and comfortable, because almost everywhere on you is going to be aching, especially if you're giving birth naturally. Down there will be aching, trust me. I had to use like the numbing spray while I was in there, and I literally had to talk myself into going to take a bath because I need to go take a shower. But yeah, it's gonna be something totally different that you're not used to, especially if it's your first child. Like, I wasn't prepared for these things. But yeah, I packed all my gowns and underwear, didn't wear any of them. The hospital provided like adult diapers, like depends, and you're gonna feel comfortable enough to wear those. And I think they also provided like the overnight pads in case that whichever one you're comfortable with. But yeah, I wore that, and I wore the hospital gowns because I didn't want to mess up my new outfit. And yeah, what else? If I didn't bring any of these, but usually I normally did, like I normally do when I go to hotels and stuff. Like, you can bring your own pillows and your own sheets and your own towels. I didn't bring any of these. I used the hospital ones because, again, you're going to be bleeding. You have to think about these things. Do you want to mess up your sheets? Do you want to mess up your towels? Like, this is for the hospital, and then let the hospital deal with it. I was comfortable enough to just use whatever they had. If you like Netflix shows and your Amazon Prime shows, HBO Max, Disney Plus, I would suggest you bring a tablet that has all your apps on it. You could even use your phone. Bring a tablet or your phone that has all those apps on it for you to watch your shows. Like, I brought my tablet, and did I use it? No, because I was more into giving birth, going into labor, trying to keep from being irritable, and my baby was born, and all I wanted to do was just spend time with my baby, learn my baby. So I didn't have time to watch any of these shows, but it's totally up to you. As again, you could deal with your birth different than I do, where you're comfortable enough and you want to watch your shows, and you know what I mean. So it's totally up to you. I'm just giving you ideas of what to bring if you want to bring these things. Totally up to you. Let me say, bring toiletries. Yeah, bring toiletries if you want. The hospital do provide the minimum amount, like deodorant and toothbrush and toothpaste. But like, if you want to lotion, or you have a certain scent, or if you're allergic to certain things, I would suggest bring your own, just to avoid that. So bring your own toiletries for sure. And I would suggest, I don't remember if they had this at the hospital, I would suggest highly bring those Cottonelle toilet paper, is the one that are like wipes, disposable wipes that you can flush in the toilet. I would suggest bringing those, because those would be totally helpful. And yeah, so that leads me now to the most important thing that you're going to need. And to me, that is bring a long plug for your phone. Like the long cord, like bring it, because from the cord to the bed, if you have a short one, you're going to have to put your phone down and let it charge. You're not going to be, I didn't want to be walking around all the time. But when you get to like your second day, I think they recommend that you start walking around. I didn't want to walk around, but I walked around. But either way, have one that it's plugged in and you can lay comfortable on the bed and still get in touch and talk with people and all of that stuff. So this to me was like the most important thing for you to bring, because everything else can come in later or whatever, but you are going to want your phone working instantly and all the time, because you're going to want to be texting people, keeping them updated. As soon as the baby's born, you're going to want to be sending out pictures. You're going to want to be videoing it, just keep your phone charged at all times, because you don't want to miss anything if you need to do anything. And that brings me to the end of what should you bring to the hospital for delivery. And I hope this is helpful. Again, as I said, everyone is different, so know yourself. Do whatever is going to make you comfortable. Just sit and think about the things that you can't live without, or you couldn't live without while being pregnant, because you're still going to want those things a day or two or so after pregnancy. And follow and listen to what the nurses say at the hospital, what they provide and what they don't provide, so you can put those things together, your personality and what the hospital brings, and put them together, and you will know what to bring and what not to bring. All right, I hope this helps, and good luck and congratulations, and I'll post something next time whenever I think about something else to post. Bye, Wolfpack. And the most important thing that you should bring. Wait,